Right, continuing to document this journey as it is interesting. Here's our new meter, GSM meter. Here's its dongle, its Wi-Fi dongle, GSM. The electricity supplier, which is different to the retailer, came here. The retailer is Energy Australia. Do not use them ever. The energy supplier is SA Power Networks. Really nice people. They came here with a test rig about the size of a attaché case and hooked it up to the meter with a tachometer and all sensors that go around the wires, and took a reading, and it was the meter, the original meter was 1000% over speed, 1000% inaccurate. Now that sounds bad, it's actually reading at 10 times. 1000% is 10x. So it's alright. So he fills out all the paperwork. They send him back and said check it again. So he comes back a week later, said sorry. So he hooks it all up again, the tachometer and the little shunts, whatever they are, go around the cables, and set it going again. This time it came up with a reading that was 382% over speed. So the changes are happening there, whatever. So then we've installed the, I'm just doing this video as a documentation of this process for anyone else who may be struggling with this, and for me as well. And also this video is going to the Ombudsman as well, I assume he's looking at it. So because, now this is where it gets interesting. So we get the GSM put on, meter, and we change the account to another retailer, which I have 10 accounts with. This one was with an outlying retailer because they were cheaper years ago or something. Now this is where it gets interesting, because the meter oversped and sent the electricity supplier a reading which would indicate large amounts of commercial use, i.e. there was a trigger point of 1000 kilowatts or something. This NMI, or meter position, is now dedicated as commercial. So the price of my electricity has doubled. Because the meter died. Because the meter oversped, it triggered a set point for a higher tariff, which we never used, that amount of electricity, because the meter was telling porcupines. So currently we have Ombudsman trying to stop the power company charging us $9,000. They will not back down. They want their full, every kilowatt that went on that meter, they want money for. There is no negotiation with them on that, and the Ombudsman is negotiating with me, which we are not going to do. We are going to, because this meter is hooked up to a water meter, we're going to calculate the exact kilowatt litres of water went through the meter, and we know exactly how many kilowatt hours it takes to run the pump for 1 hour, and that gives you 80 kilowatts, and then we will multiply that, and we will know very close how much money we owe them. So because it is a government sealed water meter, and it is closely and carefully policed. So we're going to use the data from that to get back, because this pump didn't run for months and months due to the government orchestrated flooding of the middle of Australia. This pump sat on a sandbank right there and wasn't hooked up. And they're still charging me as though it was, because they're using estimated readings from the previous year, and then they're using readings off a dial that was 1000% out. So my job today is work out how many kilolitres went through that pump in that said time frame, and then put a dollar value to that, and then forward that to the Ombudsman. Merry Christmas, the saga continues.